It's all about the grassroots. Everything starts at the grassroots, in the consumer's home, their personal experience. What this means is you have to develop an intimate relationship with these consumers so they'll be prepared to talk to you freely and frankly in terms of what their attitude or knowledge of the subject is. But as I say, it's for grassroots, and everything starts local and builds, whether it goes regional, national or global. It's to get the important thing is to get an insight into what these people are thinking, how they're thinking, so you can light the fire. We're really looking for that spark. There's no point in trying to build something that doesn't exist. All good advertising, we know, works when it reinforces or connects with existing deeply held opinions and impressions. Why do research? It's simple. You can't afford not to. In today's marketplace, with rapidly escalating media costs, fragmenting audiences, you've got to do everything you can to leverage your communications dollar. As a percentage of your media spend, research is often a very small proportion, 5 or 10% of the total media spend. Given the fact that good research can often leverage you by a factor of 2, 3, maybe even 4 times, a 1/20th of your media spend or a 10th of your media spend is good value. How do you find the people to talk to? A critical part of any research project, it's experience and interpretation that really counts. The techniques you use, demographic profiling, psychographics, attitudinal, are important, but you have to know how to put it together to get them to all sing in unison so you can actually identify those key segments you're looking for. Once you've found the people, the next thing is to develop a dialogue with these people. It's an intimate kind of conversation we want to have with these people, and it really is based on gaining their trust in a grassroots environment that they're familiar with, often in their home or workplace or at some sort of research facility. At UMR, we're running a diagnostic business. Not only do we provide the usual research output in terms of interpretation and analysis, but more importantly, and I think this is where the UMR advantage is, we provide actionable information that provides our client with a roadmap forward. It's the difference that's important. In our industry, there is a perception among some of our clients that most research is pretty generic. Truth's far from that. It's like a scientific process. The deeper you dig, the greater the insights you gain. Often, the truth hurts. A good client, that's not a problem. They want to know. We've built our business over the years on delivering high-quality, actionable research that tells it exactly the way it is. Launch, one of the most exciting things a researcher can ever be involved in. The critical thing about launch research is the further out you start, the more effective and the more useful it's going to be. It's like a supertanker. Small push miles from the port can move it. When you're in the harbour, it's often too late. Research is like this with a launch. You've got the whole scope. You can look at anything. Good research enables you to identify the audiences, the segments, the targets, the messages. But the key thing I say is the further out you are from the launch date, the more effective your research will be. When testifying as either a brand or a personality in the court of public opinion, if you stumble, it's merciless. UMR's experience has been that a jury is very vulnerable to a well-crafted research message. We offer the skills to enable a client to get beyond that tipping point.